Alright, are we live? I don't even know, can I, like, make this volume of my frickin' mic a little louder? Can I? No? Can I not? Well, that's stupid. Do I have to, like, get real close to the mic, then? That's just not my thing. God. I also have to move channels soon, seriously. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? Gotta get the auto hotkey script up, maybe. Just... Alright, probably can get ready now. Okay, I'm at 360p, everything looks good, it's all fine and dandy. Get the script up now. Alright, it's on. Hi, welcome to McDonald's, everyone. Yes, I fucking am, just. Watch me. Whip. Now watch me nay-nay. Seriously, I wish I could, like, change the account I'm on fucking Streamlabs OBS here. It's some good software, but still. Anyway. Oh, wait. Why did the messages disappear? Hold on. Gotta find this out. We're gonna do this live. Properties. Go to widget settings. Hold on, I need to... I'll make another scene just for this. New scene. Display capture. There we go. Yeah. I said I'd be doing this, Rensa. If you saw the freaking comments on one of the, well, two of the hypercam videos I put them on. But still. Okay. Dashboard. This is some pretty nifty software, though, I gotta say. Chat box. Always show messages. Yeah, there it is. Save settings. Hopefully that did it. I don't know if it did it. Whatever. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Anyway, let's get on with it. Alright, first things first, let's go. Unregistered hypercum 2, unregistered hypercum 2, unregistered hypercum 2. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Just to make sure this... Hold on. Troubleshooting. The script worked yesterday. I swear it worked yesterday. Check the frickin'... Oh, what happened? Reload the script. Come on. Come on. God damn it, I swear this worked yesterday. This is already going horribly. I legit have no idea what I'm doing wrong. We have technical difficulties before we're even frickin' starting. You know what? Numpad 5. That's my new shortcut. Fuck you, auto hotkey. You're gay and bad and eat. Maybe I have to switch OBSs. Or don't. We can do this, I swear. What we need to do. Online counter. It's a little less nifty than I'd like, but it works. It fucking works, so... just get this out. I'm assuming the problem is, like, some shit with the streaming software. It's kind of messing with the script. That's my best guess. But anyway, window capture. Chrome. Let's see what's it doing? Do I have to... Come on! Attack of the technical difficulties. No, it's nothing about the chat. The script is completely separate from everything else. This is like a auto hotkey script I wrote. Multi-adapter compatibility, maybe? Maybe. No? Okay. What if I pretend that it's a game? Like, I put it in game capture. Oh, come on! The one fucking window that it doesn't work with. You know what? Switch browsers. Firefox, I love you. Hey, wait, let me test this out, though. If I turn on the script now... Gotta frickin' wonder why this, script just stopped working. Like, nothing. Suspend hotkeys, maybe? And then unsuspend them? No, I don't think that worked. I swear, this was working yesterday, though. Fucking auto hotkey. Woot woot. Maybe I can like restart auto hotkey or something. Like maybe there's like an executable that's running that's fucking this all up. I don't know. Okay, there's none of that. Click to read your unread notifications. Skip frames. Shut up. Very good stream. I agree. This is one of the greatest streams in the streamiest of streams. I don't want a fucking language pack. What? No, don't check. I don't give a shit, Firefox. I know. It's this thing is shitting on its own dick. Okay, come on, Firefox. Come on, Firefox, you can do this. I believe in you. Alright, can I do the game capture thing with Firefox? If not, I'll just try window capture. Nope. Window capture. Firefox. Yeah! Finally! Okay. Now I just need to crop this. Let's see, filters. Crop slash pad. Yeah, filter name crop slash pad. I don't care. Can't move this because I have too small of a screen. Oh well. Whoa, too much. Yeah, there we go. Slow computer. Alright, that'll do. Alright, let's try this. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. God, slip of the tongue. Ugh. Unregistered hypercam. No, unregistered hypercum 2, right. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. Hell yeah, we're a frickin' what is it? 20th of the way there? No, it's not 20th. Hold on. I need a calculator for this. I'm not smart. If I were smart, I wouldn't be doing this. Oh, wait, yeah, we're a 20th of the way there. Alright. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. A tenth of the way there, boys. I need a freaking drink already. There we go. The optimal drink. It's gamer juice. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. Get back in the game. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. That's a fifth. That is a fifth. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum come to unregistered hypercum 2 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 registered hypercum 2 unregistered hypercum 2 unregistered hypercum 2 unregistered hypercum 2 how far away are we there now? That'd be a quarter, right? Yeah, that'd be a quarter. Oh man. Can't even think straight anymore. Okay. Unregistered hypercum 2 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 Oh boy. So, this is the most interesting thing I've ever done. I wonder if I can do anything. Like, this could be. I could have a halftime! But I'll do that at 500. I'll do that at 500. We'll have like a halftime game of Puyo Puyo Tetris, probably. Freaking good game. Unregistered hypercum 2 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 unregistered unregistered hypercum 2 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 hey that's half a 666 unregistered hypercum 2 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 wait 337 unregistered hypercum 2 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 registered hypercum 2 unregistered hypercum 2 it's counting unregistered hypercum 2 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 Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. We had 400, boys. Or girls. I don't judge. I'm running out of soda. This is soda, by the way. I'm not healthy. I eat fucking ramen for lunch every day. You know how it is. Click to read your unread notifications. Oh, hell yeah. Skip frames detected, boy. Let's see. Lower your encoding settings. Shut up. Ensure you don't have any other applications open that are heavy on CPU. Shut up. Enable performance mode in the editor context menu. Shut up. Fucking, you know what I mean. Oh, man. Can't wait till that halftime. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. Yeah. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. Wait. I can't believe I forgot about this. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 and there's the counting. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercam 2. Okay, halftime time. Whew! That's half of it, so, I am now legally allowed to, say, halftime. Let's see. Puyo Puyo Tetris. Let's get that up. I'll probably need to turn the resolution down. My computer is not fast. And I mean not fast. Though. Yeah, that's right. I apparently I'm using a sigh as a word now. I don't even know. Alright, come on. Preparing to launch Puyo Puyo Tetris. You can do this. Toyo Toyo Petris. You know how it is. Ugh. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Open. Sesame. Takes a while to open. I forgot about that. Takes so long. Holy crap. Didn't think it'd be this long. Come on. Open up. Sheesh. I know what's going on, but like, it's still taking a hella long time. I know what you gotta do, but why you gotta do it? You know what? I'm just gonna. Oh, now it's opening. Right when I was about to frickin' continue on, saying the phrase repeatedly. Yeah, shut up, optimal resolution notification. You can go, do bad things to yourself.
Sega!
Shut up, Sega.
Tetris!
Shut up, Tetris. This game uses autosave when you see this icon. Okay, I gotta change my resolution. I mean, as great as it is to have horrible CPU, horrible FPS, I also, you know, play. Oh wait, video right there. Stupid. I don't know why it's stressing like that. But I just realized I can just make it. Oh yeah, I want to graphic changes. Alright, there we go. Now I can do some optimal playing. New scene 1. Game capture. Yeah. Yes, there we go. Alright. Shut up. Shut up. Did I freeze it? Oh, no, I didn't. Good. Alright, let's start by pretending that I'm so good by beating the easiest CPU in the friggin' game.
Let's do this.
My time to shine!
Watch as I get destroyed on stream.
Hey, catch this. Tetris.
Hey, Tetris. That was unintentional. Let's fix this. All I need to do is have a skill.
Hey, Tetris.
There!
Science.
There! Yeah!
I don't feel like
Huh?
There!
Hey, Tetris.
yeah.
I'll do better next time.
So I won.
Okay. I don't have viewers anymore. I kind of deserve that. Who needs viewers when you got such skills? That's it. That's it, I'm done. Before we keep going, I'm gonna, I lost all my viewers playing fucking Puyo Puyo Tetris, and I don't regret it at all. Okay, so... Okay. I'm registered hypercum 2, unregistered 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 hypercum 2. I don't care, Steam. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. Unregistered hypercam 2, 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 registered 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 hypercam 2, hey, counting. Registered hypercam 2, 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 registered hypercam 2. Damn tu cosita damn tu cosita What the hell was that noise? What was that? I have to go back to that frickin' after the stream. Holy crap! Has my voice gotten that bad that I can now make sounds? That's all I can describe these as. Anyway, the show must go on. So unregistered hypercam 2, 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 unregistered hypercam 2. So Damete cosita! Damete cosita! Ay! That was a little loud. Oh boy. Unregistered hypercam 2, 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 unregistered hypercam 2. I'm just gonna fucking keep looking at chat and shit every fucking 25 unregistered hypercam 2s. Because I need a break, man. I need a Kit Kat. Anyone got a fucking Kit Kat? Unregistered hypercam 2, 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 ooh, spooky. Unregistered hypercam 2, 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 hey, counting, unregistered hypercam 2, 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 registered hypercam 2, unregistered hypercam 2, there's 700. I've been streaming for almost 45 minutes, and this is what I do with those precious minutes. It's truly our precious minutes. Unregistered hypercam 2, 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 720p, unregistered hypercam 2, 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 and you better not make any fucking Ozu memes. Unregistered hypercam 2, 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 unregistered hypercam 2. We're 3/4 of the way there, and my throat isn't feeling any better. Oh, kill me. Unregistered hypercam 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 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 2. We're lucky. We're fucking lucky, guys. We're lucky. And also grand, I guess. Mostly we're lucky. Unregistered hypercum 2. 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 Alright, you see this? This is the last counting thing we have. After this, rest in peace the counting segments. 789. Well, I was 6 afraid of 7 because unregistered hypercum 2. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. 800. Can't believe I went on for this long. But apparently I did. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. Oh wait. I don't even know if registered is a word anymore. Let me just check. Why is Bing my fucking default? Ew. I've like forgotten that registered is a word now. I fucking forgot registered is a word. I thought I was saying it wrong or some shit. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. We only have 100 more. We're 9/10 of the way there. We can do it. 50 fucking minutes of my life wasted, but it was all worth it for this moment. No, how dare you? How dare you? I'll have you know that octagon. Okay, it's probably dead. Yeah. Rest in rip, though. Rest in fucking rip. Ugh. Oh my god. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 hypercum 2, unregistered hypercum 2, unregistered hypercum 2, unregistered hypercum 2. What's your emergency? Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. Here we go. Unregistered hypercum 2, 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 unregistered hypercum 2. We did it, Reddit! I'm so fucking tired now. Oh my god. Ugh. I think I might be dead now, you know? 1,000 times. That was not worth it. That really wasn't worth it. But I feel like this stream's been going on a bit too short, you know? Let me see if I can fucking load Mince Raft. Just plug in that good old mouse. I'll just leave this on. I'll leave this. Truly the greatest stream that will ever be streamed. Minecraft, alright, Minecraft. Oh, God. Come on, open up, open up. Yes, we're doing a Minecraft stream. Drat, get the hell over here. I'm a fucking Minecraft YouTuber now, baby. We're gonna do Minecraft Let's Play number 2. I only have 2 Minecraft Let's Plays. I'm sorry, guys. Minecraft 1.13 release. Nah, I'm just gonna play on Hypixel anyway. God. So when the hell is Mojang just gonna finally fucking do Minecraft, the fucking version 2? Like, seriously! I get that the formula works, but, like, come on, you gotta have, like, an extravagant fucking thing. You can't just keep doing 1.8 pan. That's no fun. That's no fun. Imagine the spectacle of Minecraft 2.0. Imagine the fucking spectacle that would be. That would be the greatest thing ever. Okay, new scene. Game captured. Properties. Capture specific window. This one being school project. Oh yeah, it's not responding. It'll go 1.9 in Minecraft 2. Nah, they're gonna fucking bait us, but then they'll go fucking 1.100. Alright, oh fuck, what? No, shut up, Skull Project. I don't give a fuck about you. Actually, I do, but I don't give a fuck about capes. Okay. We're gonna drop hell, I know it. Okay, yep, this isn't actually the best FPS I wanted. We'll get there, we'll get there. Oh god, OBS isn't having the best time right now. Oh god, OBS, are you gonna be okay? Oh, yeah, you are. You know what, we're just gonna try, you know? Sometimes trying's all you gotta do. I know, it's gonna be laggy, it's gonna be horrible, it's gonna be the worst, but that's what makes it fun. So, anyway, shut up. Party build? There. Nah, it might be both, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if streams. This is gonna be horrible. Whatever, doubles. Dude, I'm gonna look back at the footage and it's just gonna be all horrible.